portion of this video is sponsored by Air301 Shuttlecocks, designed with intention, crafted with precision. So you've been playing with plastic birdies for a while, and now you're ready to move into the world of feather shuttlecocks. But with so many price points and variations, you're just not sure which one to choose. Well, don't worry, because today we're going to be going over the most popular shuttlecock brands from beginner to advanced, as well as some new contenders, testing them on their flight path, durability, and value for its price. And by the end of this video, we'll tell you which shuttlecocks we would recommend for your recreational play, training, and tournaments. Let's get started. Our first shuttlecock is going to be the Aylex AS40, and it comes in around $50 here in Canada, and it's made with high quality goose feathers. Now this shuttlecock is more used for intermediate to advanced players, known for its consistent flight path and durability. But the price point is a little bit high, so let's check it out. First impression is that the tube is a signature Aylex recognizable brand that we all know and love over the many years. Let's take a look at this shuttle. Coming out, wow, that's a beautiful shuttlecock. You'll see that on this, compared to slightly higher grade shuttlecocks, there's still a slight tint of yellow, but overall, very nice and consistent and even patterning throughout the shuttlecock. All right, let's give it a try. Alright, so we're gonna rate this shuttlecock on flight path, durability, and value for its price. First of all, for me, flight path, I would rate this a 9 out of 10 because this is something I wouldn't mind using for my gameplay during my training. What about you?
I would say 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10, it's pretty good. Yeah. Like, I feel like the AS50s would have been a bit better, like tournament grade, a little bit more stable, but overall this is pretty good. Like, I would use this to play. Next is durability. Overall, I would think durability is pretty good. I would rate it maybe like 8.5 out of 10 for myself, because like we went through a couple of smashes, we went through a lot of clears and drives. You'll see that for durability, once the feather starts to fluff up a lot, that means it's gonna slow down and not be super usable, but there's not much fluffing going on the feather. There is one small chip off, but sometimes that's due to our error when we're playing. So what do you think about durability?
I would say 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10? Okay, it's pretty good. Yeah. Value for its price. So this, the AS40s in Canada, came in at $50. So personally for me, kind of expensive for me to buy for my normal training if I had to purchase it, right?
For me, if I normally play, maybe I'll buy it, but like for training, of course, it's a little expensive.
Right. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next shuttle. Our second shuttlecock today, and that's gonna be the Victor Champion number 5, coming in at $25 Canadian. These shuttlecocks are made with duck feathers, hence why it can come in at a lower price point, but it's still known for its durability and more recreational play. First impression of shuttlecock, I love this design. Simple, similar to Aylex, few patterns. You open it up, let's check out this birdie. Interesting, so one thing that you can see immediately, it's not as consistent in its shape. The Aylex birdie was perfect circular, but this one, you can see slight tilts. That means when they're stemming it in, it's not perfect each time. Also, you can see over here that some stems are shorter and some stems are longer. So this is gonna probably lead to a slightly more unstable flight path. From when I took out earlier, I said that the stems were a little bit unsymmetrical. We could see that in the flight path. It wasn't purely even, slightly wobbling a little bit. Also, the durability is like look how many feathers it's losing. It actually lost quite a bit of feathers, right? And it fluffed up a lot. So I could tell that this durability, a little bit worse than the AS40s, but that's understandable because it's duck feathers. For me, flight path, I would rate this maybe a 7 out of 10. What about you?
I would say 7 out of 10.
7, 10? Yeah. Durability, maybe 7 out of 10 too.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Value for its price, give it an 8 out of 10. It's not bad.
I would say 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10
good.
value?
That's pretty good.
Okay. Our third shuttlecock is going to be the Leaning G600 coming in at $35, which is going to be in between our AS40 and our Victor Champion number 5. But to note, this is also made out of goose feathers. Now this shuttlecock is probably going to be for more intermediate to advanced players as well, but I'm curious to see how it compares to the AS40 considering it comes in at a cheaper price point. First impressions of the tube is that compared to the Yonex and Victor, it's actually much harder to see. Personally, if I was branding this, I would redesign this because it doesn't stand out as much. Now let's take a look at the shuttlecocks. Not bad, but you can see that compared to the Victor Champion number 5s, it is much more symmetrical, but you'll see that the feathers look a little bit stiff and rigid, meaning they might break a little bit faster compared to the AS40. Let's try it out. Alright, so this birdie kind of surprised me a little bit. The flight path, I think, was stable and good, but it's different. Yeah. Because this flight path, unlike the other birds, especially the Yonex birds, they go and then they slow down. But this bird, it went and it carried through a little more, kind of like similar to plastic shuttles. Now, I don't know if that's good or bad. I think that might also be preference.
Yeah.
For flight path, I would rate it at 8 out of 10.
8.5?
8.5? Oh yeah, you're a generous man. For durability, you'll see the durability actually did very poorly for this shuttle compared to the other shuttle. So look, you have feathers that are broken, feathers extra fluffed, inconsistent fluffing. So I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10 for durability.
Yeah, I would say 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, okay, yeah.
Bad.
But for value for its price, honestly, if it's gonna be like this type of durability, I would just go for a cheaper option with more durability, or I would just pay a little bit more to have that like perfect birdie. So this, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10.
I would say 7 out of 10 too.
Awesome. So those are the big 3 brands. Of course, there's a few honorable mentions as well, such as the Hanyu shuttlecocks and the RSL shuttlecocks. But what I'm most excited to try is actually gonna be the shuttlecocks from the sponsor of this video, because I've never tried this shuttlecock before, and based on what they offer on their website, it seems pretty exciting. This shuttlecock is said to challenge the top 3 brands in both their quality and pricing, coming in at around $28 Canadian. The cheapest shuttlecock in their lineup was the Victor shuttlecock, coming in at $25. But this one is made with goose feathers as well, the same as the AS40s, which are coming in at $50. Now let's do the first impressions of the shuttlecock. Oh wow, that's surprising. What I was expecting was more of a yellower shuttlecock with less symmetrical stems because of the price point. But look, this goose feather is nice and white and clean. Also, the stems are also very symmetrical, so you're probably gonna get a pretty stable flight path. One thing to also know about this shuttle compared to the Victor Champion 5 and the AS40s is that this head is a triple layer cork. They say they want to design this to have more durability, but what's surprising is that the weight of the shuttlecock on their website says comes in at 5 grams, whereas the AS20s comes in at 5.5 grams. So even though they built the shuttlecock for more durability, it still weighs lighter. Let's see how it does. This is actually so damn good that I think it might be a scam, because we're kind of famous, right? So maybe they just sent us like the best birdie in the world with their logo on it. But if their normal production like this, that's amazing. For me, this flight path is like, I think a 9 out of 10. The only thing I would improve on if I was super picky is like if it slowed down like 5% more at the end. That's like the only thing. But other than that, like flight path for me is 9. What about you?
I would say 9.5 out
Oh
of 10.
shit,
It's
okay,
pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty good. Durability, better than all the rest so far. Durability is also 9 out of 10 for me.
For me, 9 out of 10, that's 12.
Yeah. And then value for its price, this is $28. The same as the Victor Champion was $25. And I think we're getting the same quality as the AS40, right? Which is $50. So This is 9 out of 10 for value for its price.
I would say now a 9 out of 10 too.
Yeah.
I would rather buy this one more.
Yeah, well, I know this is a sponsor, but we're completely honest about this. This actually just really shocked me on the quality. So if every bird like this from them is like this in their production, this is gonna be my go-to bird. But yeah, I'm excited to actually buy some of their stuff and try it out. Airtree also offers a monthly subscription with reoccurring discounted bulk shuttlecocks and customized logos on your shuttlecocks. Not only do they offer that, they also offer custom web design and also uniform design. Imagine the whole package. All right, now which birds would we recommend for recreational play, training, and tournaments? Myself for recreational play, because of value for its price, I think this beats all the other birds for value for its price, so I would choose this for recreational play.
Me too.
Yeah.
I would choose this one too.
I would actually choose this for training too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Just the price.
Yeah. But overall, this really shocked me.
Yeah, it surprised me. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting this. These are big brands. And this is like a, not small company, but on the rise. So, cool. Make sure to check out this shuttle down below. And if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and check out this one too. If you want to learn more about these shuttlecocks and our sponsor, make sure to check the link down below. We also get affiliate bonus for any sales made on these shuttlecocks, which supports our channel and helps make more videos for you.